So we're back, having completed our journey up Ben Nevis in Scotland. Obviously a great experience and a worthwhile cause. We were raising money for the Peace Hospice that looks after our Uncle One in his final few months. We want to just personally say on behalf of all of us, thank you very much for everybody for donating. We're very, very grateful. There is still time to donate more. We're still a little bit short of our target, so the link is still open. We'd be very grateful for any donations that you'd be kind enough to give. I'm going to pass you over to Richard, who's going to give a detailed description of our arduous journey up the mountain in Scotland.
Good word, good word. Yes, hi everybody, thanks for watching the video, I hope you're enjoying it. To give a brief 10-minute description of the journey, it was one hell of an experience. Had everything you could possibly want on a trip, beautiful scenery, long waits, good times, bad times, bonding, unbonding, everything, a little bit of beer thrown in, and of course a huge walk up a mountain. To give you a brief summary, started on the airport, so an early start in the morning. Unfortunately, I forgot my passport.
Wait, morning. What is the date today? 17th or the 18th? This is the 18th of September, on our way to the airport to start our Ben Nevis walk. I've forgotten my passport, can you believe that? And we've got half an hour to get to Luton and we're not at my house yet. That's Daniel, enthused as ever. Gary, we're not on the way to driving. And this is the start of our weekend up to Ben Nevis, and I'm sure I'll update you later on. Rock and roll.
Flight was non-eventful, very, very short, and then when we get to Glasgow, the car hire firm obviously was the firm everybody wanted to use. No cars, 2 hour wait.
Well, this has been the perfect start to our weekend away, apart from the forgetting of the driving license, the passport, and the rest of the stuff. We're still in the queue waiting for the car. 2 hours later. Thank God the walk's not till tomorrow. Love Scotland.
On the plus side, however, we did manage to get them to pay for our lunches, reimburse us, which we took up the mountain with us, so that was pretty cool. The journey up there was amazing, took about 2 hours, past some gorgeous scenery, as you're going to see.
Loch Lomond. It's actually very pretty up there. So just to put it in perspective, we landed, you can't see that, but we landed there in Glasgow, around about there, gone up there, around here, and we're about here, and we've got to go up there, which goes up there, that one. Up there to there. So we've got a long way to go. See you when we get there, if we get there. Ben Nevis is taller than all of them.
Then we hit Fort William, so we decided, you know, we had plenty of time, it's only about 4 in the afternoon, that we'd have a look around the town. About 5 minutes later, we finished having a look.
Okay, wait for everybody at home. Yeah, we finally arrived at the youth hostel. Look at that gorgeous little place. Across the road here, and oh, this is the entrance to Ben Nevis. Lovely river flowing, fish are jumping, mountain high, up, peaked up there, you can't even see it. And that'll be our path tomorrow morning. Good news is the weather forecast for tomorrow is rain. Light rain, not too windy, but rainy nonetheless.
Then of course we had to climb up, so we had an early start, breakfast.
Good morning. Hey, morning. And that's Dan over there. The time is 5 to 8. I've never been up this early in my life, since I was a kid. These are our beautiful, beautiful bunk beds we shared the night in. Over here, Dan is getting an early call. Over here, we had our strange old man bed room sharer who was stark bollock naked in the middle of the night. Lovely. There's Gary, and here we are, breakfast of champions. As you can see, most of the champions have already left. It's now 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're the only ones at breakfast. And that's rock and roll.
I kind of took it in turns to find it difficult, so the start was pretty hard for me. I stormed off ahead 5 minutes later. I was at the back, completely exhausted, and Daniel was running off ahead, so I gave him my backpack. Dan stormed away, and about halfway Daniel sort of ran out of energy, gave the pack to Gary, and he had his little bit in the middle, and then towards the end Gary had his little stint with cramping up in his thighs and bending over and stretching, all kinds of crazy stuff.
As we prepare to move up the misty mountain top that you can't see for the trees and the fog,
It's quite fun.
we put on the backpack that is breaking my spine. My two brothers have their crange tops on, and I have this midget-sized jacket. I have my walking sticks, I have my hat, I have my gloves, I have my beard. It's all going to be a-okay.
So we're starting officially. We're leaving the Ben Nevis Youth Hostel where we stayed yesterday evening. Officially setting out at 9:15 AM and we're going that way. Gorillas in the mist, Richard just said, because you cannot see a thing.
It is a beautiful day for a ramble.
Our first unscheduled stop sees Richard stretching. We've managed so far.
I love me, go, go.
Knees up. So far we've travelled about 400 yards. Richard is stretching.
Let's see who's laughing when you finish.
We'll update you more soon, no doubt.
And as we descend through and above the mist, there are my two brothers up ahead, old man lagging in behind. This ain't rock and roll, baby. Just keep dreaming about that whiskey. And the tables have turned. Rick Rock, after strategically jettisoning myself off the backpack, is now streaming off into the lead. Oh yeah. Love it.
There we go.
First break, we've had some proper food, feeling revitalised, re-energised. Gary sweating his nuts off.
That's where we're going.
That's where we're going apparently. No we're not, we're going that way.
Yeah, and then it goes up that rim,
Oh, and then apparently it goes back up there, all the way
down there,
up there,
back up there.
and even higher. Let's get this going. Let's get this
To make
show
it
on.
easier apparently, to make it a little bit less steep, but longer.
Good stuff.
Okay, we've just been told by some marshals, got about 2 hours left to go, which isn't a great thought, but check this view out. So when you look at it like that, you've got to say this walk is worth it. Well, you've got to say that, otherwise you're going to feel real bad about doing it.
Gary's cramp sets in, part 2. He also takes the break to Doven.
Well, that in the distance you can see is Gary. Struggling as the cramp sets in. You can see him there with his jacket on his head. Just a t-shirt on. He's not cold. Stubborn as ever. That's Daniel walking up, and this looks like to be the milestone here. Saying we've almost reached the summit. We're going to put a stone on there, Daniel. Put a stone on the stone temple shrine. And that, I think, is the top. So we're almost there. That's Daniel's attempt. And you shall see me. Placing a stone for Uncle Alan. Up here, somewhere. There we go. That's for you, Uncle. I'll see you at the top. Okay, I don't know if you can hear the wind, but all of a sudden, the last, I don't know, 40, 50 foot, whatever, it's got really cold all of a sudden. Here's another one of these pyramids. Here's Gary, still without his coat on. And this is the climb. Pretty tough. Hope you can see this and it's not all fogged up. Here we are at the top, and that's Gary. Can you see him waving? Oh yeah, baby. It's whiskey time. It's a tribute. And this is where we're staying for the night. Looks cosy, doesn't it?
Bargain, 3 grand. Bargain.
Well done, boys.
Oh yeah, it's for you, Uncle. You never see that in a lifetime. That's all, mate.
Oh. Made it.
Right, where's the fucking chopper to take us down? That was the journey down, which, even though it was shorter, seemed longer. Just one of those where you keep thinking you're almost at the bottom, and we were nowhere near the bottom.
So we start our descent down. Gary finally puts his jacket on. He finally got cold. We're leaving behind the top of Ben Nevis. We're leaving all this rocky, barren wasteland. We're travelling back. We met a German guy called Florian, a really nice guy. Doing it for this big man here. Real challenge doing this. It was a great experience. To be honest, I'm really not looking forward to the way down. Very little battery left, but just wanted to show this view. Still a bit misty over here. Still got a long way to go. So the descent is going much better than the climb. Gary's shot off there in the distance. Thank you. Music's in a world of my own. Just got to get down one way or another. It's really painful, but it's got to be done. Ooh. Really tricky. I remember this bit. This is near the beginning or the end for us. Superman over there.
Can't wait to take my shoes off.
We are very near. Remember this?
Huh?
This is our first obstacle. First stop. That was our first obstacle. This little climbing frame. We've made it. It's taken us 3.5 hours to get up and approximately 2.5 hours to get down. So in my books, that's great timing.
So, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for listening to me ramble on.
Cool. Yeah, so we'd just like to remind everyone what we're doing this walk for. We're doing this for our Uncle Alan, a great guy, raising money for a great cause, the Peace Hospice, so please check out their website. We're very happy, we're very honoured to be doing this walk, and it's very nice to know that 9 months after he's passed, we can still feel his presence, and we hope he's smiling down and sort of enjoying this effort that we've gone through and this difficult journey, but we made it and helped each other along. And we're just happy to be raising some tzedakah, some charity. So Stanley said the link is still open. Thank you very much everyone who's donated so far. And we'd just like to say on behalf of our family and of course Aunt Cynthia, Uncle Alan's brothers, our dad Victor, Uncle Melvin, the sons Andrew and Rochelle, and the grandkids and the extended family and friends, so everyone who knew Uncle Alan. We hope you can share this and enjoy the videos, enjoy the pictures, and thank you very much.
And keep donating, the page is open. It's justgiving.com/Gary L. Green. Send everybody there, we'll keep it open for a few more weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.